If you're not happy with the results you're getting in your business right now, here are a few things you need to start tracking in order to get the results that you want. So there are some things that we like to track in our business, and the top of the funnel is your attempts, how many people you're attempting to reach. And this is what we call a leading indicator. If you've ever read The 12-Week Year, that book goes in depth on why you want to track and how these numbers are going to make a big impact. And basically, what it does, if you're tracking every day certain numbers, you're going to be able to quickly adjust and make changes so that you can have the result you want. For example, if I'm going to track how many attempts, and when I say an attempt, what I mean by that is how many people am I attempting to connect with real estate. I'm going to start tracking my phone calls, my emails, my text messages, my messages on Instagram and Facebook, maybe even commenting within Facebook groups. All of that counts as an attempt. And if I start tracking, let's say I'm doing 20 attempts per day, and I see that 20 attempts tends to get me 5 connections. That's the next thing you're gonna track is your connections. And I know it takes me 5 connections a day in order to get 1 appointment a week. So then I just have to reverse engineer it. And I say, okay, I know I want to close 100 houses a year. And so to do that, I have to go on 3 to 7 appointments a week. So if I want to increase my 1 appointment that I'm getting from that top number of 20 attempts per day, then that means I need to triple my top number, right? So instead of 20 per day, I need to do 60 attempts per day. And then that should result in 15 connections and 3 appointments. And when you track this, you're going to know your numbers. Your numbers are going to be different than my numbers. Maybe you're way better at converting that connection to an appointment, or maybe it's going to take you more connections and more attempts to reach your goal. But the point is, you're not going to know that if you're not tracking your numbers on a daily basis. That's why it's so important. You're going to want to track those leading indicators, and that's going to result in the lagging indicator, which is how many appointments, how many closings you're going on. I feel like the trouble with most realtors is that they're focused only on that lagging indicator, which is how many transactions do I need to reach my goal? And they don't really know how to get to that transaction goal. And this is how you're going to track your effort so that you can get the results you want.